Right now, you might be going through a path, a journey where you find yourself in way more isolation than you have previously. And this is for a reason, so that you can actually find yourself and discover more about yourself that you would have never discovered if you were not alone. But focusing on yourself is the most important thing about this, and that's what you need to lock in on, right? And it's not only about being alone, because you can go on this journey of isolation, but there's gonna be outside things always. You just gotta make sure you choose the right outside things to, you know what I'm saying, chip in every once in a while. It's your environment especially is huge in your growth, and your environment is what you make it, right? Some people, they'll say they can't really do anything about their environment, but really, bro, you worry about what you can control, right? Let's say something I really did this year was I don't sleep with my phone on the same, you know what I'm saying? My phone stays on this side of the room while I'm in bed, you know what I'm saying? That's a way of changing my environment, kind of, in a way, to make sure I'm getting good sleep at night. Another thing that you need to do, eating wise, right? To change your environment. Stop buying bad foods. The only foods I buy is whole foods normally, and it's because I'm on a cut and I'm trying to eat healthy and stuff like that. So if you have to align your environment with the goals that you want. When I eventually get a house, because I don't know if I can get a pull-up bar here or not, I probably should ask them. But if you are trying to, you know what I'm saying, get better at pull-ups, you buy your pull-up bar. You're changing your environment, and now you get more motivated to actually do that. But let me go ahead and say this real quick. Motivation not important is discipline. I love to say this because discipline is the habits that create you. It is your consistency. You know what I'm saying? It's who you're trying to become. Discipline helps you get as far as you need to get. But motivation is an emotional thing. It comes, it goes. You will have motivation one day. You will not the next day. But discipline you will always have. Okay? Boom. Focusing on yourself, being in that isolation, it starts with taking responsibility with everything that happens in your life. You have to understand that you only control what you can control, but you can't blame other things. You can't blame everything else on everything else. You have to take responsibility for the position that you're in right now. Because when you actually do that, you're actually able to grow from it and learn from it, and just learn the small things that will help you with the bigger things in life. Like you want to do this YouTube channel, right? But some people, they don't want to do it because they're scared of what other people will think. This is not only overthinking, which is terrible, but it's also blaming other people in a way. You're blaming the reason you don't want to do it is because you think other people are going to think this way about you. You're kind of blaming in a way, like it's just so bad to overthink because it just does so many bad things for you because you're making these fake moments in your head, like these fake scenarios that had never happened in your life. Like you don't even know what's gonna happen, bro. Just go ahead and do that, my guy. Yeah. So fix your habits. When you focus on yourself, you fix your habits. I've done that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This year, like I said, bro, I'm 23 now. I turned 23 in April, and it's my Brian year. This was the year I have to lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I've wasted so much time, but what's the better time to start than now? This year I've changed almost all of my habits. My eating habits, I eat way better. My gym habits, I go to the gym. Right now, I'm injured, so I can't really do too much right now, but I'm trying to do what I can do. But work-wise, you know, I'm a full-time content creator. I'm making sure I get videos out on this channel, my main channel, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, bro. We going crazy. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I'm uploading consistently on all these platforms. And that's a good habit to have. Also, waking up early is something I feel like is good because you're able to get things done before a lot of people wake up, before the distractions wake up. Also, making sure you're not sleeping with your phone or with lights on or with the TV on. It's a big thing, bro. Sleep is so important and so essential, bro. Okay, I'm gonna make a separate video about sleep. Actually, I might make a separate video about sleep and what it does. So we're gonna move on to the next topic that I got, or tip that I got, or note. When you're learning about yourself in this isolation, in this focusing time, this really important focusing time, you're making sure that, what did I say in here? You're making sure that you're learning, but without telling other people about what you're doing, or you're not trying to gain somebody else's approval for your growth. Like that's not what's important. What's important is how you feel about yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't allow other people's their opinions to to make you feel better and make you feel worse about yourself. Yes, it feels good to get props when people see you doing your thing, but at the same time, people are gonna hate. So you can't take other people's opinions over yours. Also, you have to focus on comparing yourself to an older version of yourself. The only person who can really compare themselves to themselves, the only person that you can compare yourself to is yourself, because yourself is the only person who has the exact same experiences as you. Context matters. So when you compare yourself to a random person, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know how long it took for them to get there. You don't know what they did. So I feel like a lot of people, they compare themselves to the wrong people. You should only compare yourself to yourself, bro. For real, for real. Also focusing on yourself. Normally a lot of people focus on themselves after a breakup or after something happened, like they grieve or whatever. And that's a good thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people go to the gym after breakups and stuff, but you can't let that breakup be the only reason. The main reason has to be to get better, to improve, to work on, to help your future self out. That's the main thing. And while you're doing this, bro, you should be pointing out things like your insecurities, your bad patterns, your bad habits. Your emotional triggers is big too. Understanding what makes you mad, what makes you happy. You got to actually understand yourself through this focusing, because you're isolated. So you should only be focused on yourself. You should be understanding yourself more. I'm saying a lot of things that sound alike because repetition is very good for your brain psychologically. The more times you hear something, the more it will be hammered into your head. So y'all going to get used to me saying the same thing over and over again in videos, because that's how it is, bro. That's life. You got to you know what I'm saying? Attachment issues, your fears, all these things you're going to be focusing on. If journaling is something that you like to do, I feel like journaling, things like that I just listed, are really good for your growth, your reflection, all that. Reflection is huge, by the way, too, when you're focusing on yourself, bro. Reflection is huge because you get to understand really another perspective of like what's going on in your life. Because a lot of times people don't reflect on the things that happen, so they're not able to for real heal or whatever. Or they'll heal, but they're not going to grow from that because they're not reflecting on what happened and learning from it and making up for the mistakes that they made in the past. Or in the future, they're gonna be way better off. They're not doing the reflection part. They're not doing the putting in the work part, and that's the problem. That's a lot of people's problem. That's why they don't go nowhere in life. That's why they don't go nowhere in the relationship world. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to reflect for real. They don't know how to put in work. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to say no. I've been getting so much better at saying no. Because I love work so much. I love work so much. And you got to love it. You got to be obsessed with it, as I made a video about that. But you got to be able to say no to a lot of things. Your distractions, the fun outside of work. Work is really fun for me, right? So for me, it's easy for me to say no to going out and things like that. But you just gotta lock in. You gotta love the grind. You gotta love the hustle. You gotta love the journey. Don't worry about the ending point, bro. Worry about the path. Worry about the grind that you on right now, bro. Say no to the distractions. Say no to the drama. Say no to all that stuff, because all that stuff is just bad. It's not helping you, bro. It's just wasting your time. It's putting more stress on you than you need. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you focus on yourself, you do all these things, right? You start being more disciplined. You start respecting yourself more. You get more confident, and you will feel it. You will see it in yourself. You will see a new glow about yourself, bro. I'm telling you. But so the next couple videos, well, maybe not the next video, but I'm finna end up traveling to Dallas. So I might have some videos on my phone instead. Like, I might be like outside or something. I don't know. Unless I do batch record right now before I leave, I'll be out for a week and a half. But I kind of like to be up to date. I don't really like to batch record on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to talk, and like normally when I make these videos are like the day of. So like when y'all are seeing this, it's the day of me making the video when I drop it. So I think I might do it on my phone, might buy me a little mic for when I'm outside. I'm probably going to be walking, whatever. But yeah, man, y'all focus on yourself, but do it right.